gotta read no more.
Yeah, no.
Y'all get the point.
Someone said the predator that gets preyed upon, and he spoke on the lyrics. The more they try to reveal me, the more they want to kill me. Is that like is you?
Sure.
Do you think he's talking about you and others who like try to reveal who he is, want to see him destroyed?
Reveal? Does it sound like I just read you comments from strangers on my channel? People that I don't know. Does it sound like I'm revealing him?
Come on.
See, this is the issue that I have with all of these weirdo Jay-Z sexual peoples. They want to blame me for stating the obvious. I'm not working hard here. I'm just being honest about what is obvious. See, the problem is these got so used to lying so that they can be down. It's unbelievable. See, people don't understand his level of narcissism. He knows he's lying. He knows that we know he's lying. He knows that everyone knows he's lying. He knows that he's actually been sloppy to a certain extent. He's been very, very, very brazen in his, not sloppy on the Diddy level, but sloppy as in, it ain't no secret that you people over with no conscience and then smile in people's faces like you never done nothing at all. Like that's obvious. What he counts on is that nobody will ever call him out on it or say it. And matter of fact, people will rush to his defense to lie for him because he has created the illusion using cartel, former cartel people. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. You remove Desiree and Juan Perez, motherfuckers going to start taking shots real fast. Like the simple fact that he was being honored at a Mexican event in Mexico,
Oh, damn.
in cartel country. You they pet. And they've been riding your all the way to the glory while you over your people, just like it said so in the Epstein files. Because the truth is, you're probably just as much a hostage to those people as everybody else that you got scared of those people. You
Mm.
fixed yourself up real good. You were so worried about being the highest and being the biggest. You live in a cage that you built for yourself. No, you've never been to jail. You live in a gilded jail. By some looking Santeria hole who tried to have her daughter locked up in an insane asylum because she didn't like her black husband. Wake up! I feel like I should be like in a Spike Lee movie at the end of School Days. Wake up!
For damn. For real.
Are you kidding me? This bitch was willing to let her daughter sit in an insane asylum with real dangerous, insane people because she didn't like her black man who loves her more than anything and married her. Her mammy had him thrown in jail 3 different times for a crime he didn't commit and tried to have him fixed up for a sex trafficking charge against her daughter using recordings that tried to make it sound like Demore was being raped and it wasn't even her, using Rock Nation goddamn employees as witnesses when they hadn't seen her in years. You mean those young
Oh,
people? What happens when you stop performing? You gonna get Marchman Act. They're gonna Baker Act your ass, or they're gonna send you to fuck to jail. Because the only reason you hasn't been is because they've been there working with you, with the authorities allegedly, and making sure that everybody else went to jail, but you. It ain't no good behavior or smart. No, you got the cheat sheet. What the did Meek say? When all of his legal problems went away and he was finally able to be off probation after 1,800 years. Desiree, fix my problems. Desiree, help me. Uh,
Boy, boy. Okay, okay, Jack. Just to shift gears
a
for a second.
woman who caught a slap on the wrist and then went back for more keys
Oh damn, yeah, no,
and
that is,
ended up abandoning her daughter so she could play cartel and rob her. Weird.
you're not too far from the.
Came the way they came after our channels for sharing her daughter's very real and true story. You know that trial happens this year.
Oh, it's coming.
Oh, that trial happens in October, and I intend for all of my charges to finally be dismissed so that I can go to work and report on that trial. I intend to be there, Desi. I intend to be there to see you lose. And I hope Hilton can call content creators to the stand so I can show all of the evidence. How after we presented your daughter very real, true story, y'all came with false strikes, shutting down people, taking people's monetization, trying to bar people from their channels. Y'all some weird.
Okay, we can't wait for that one. Yeah, yeah. We would love to see boots on the ground.
Oh, by the way, did I tell you we made it to court today? We were there for Ivana Ortiz.
Oh,
We started our own media group. We're going to start doing real legitimate news reporting going into courtrooms.
tuned in.
Did you know that, Mr. Carter? We were there. And we're gonna be following Ivana Ortiz all the way to the end. Tell Rihanna, unpack her bags. She should probably stay where she's at, unless she wanna have to come back and testify allegedly.
Oh, oh.
Maybe it's a good time for her to get pregnant again.
God damn.
I mean, even though it didn't stop Cassie from testifying.
Now, Jack. Just to switch gears just for a second. He
I
did
told
speak.
you I intended to be a today, didn't I?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Am
Just a
I
little
living
bit.
up to my? Am I living up to it?
Oh man, you're billowing. You're billowing.
I know that I've been a little tame these past interviews. I haven't been so forthcoming.
Oh, man. Uh, you
I
know.
am today.
God damn. Now, Jay, he has spoke on his wife, Beyonce, and he said, of
Yeah,
course,
fuck that.
he said she is a great producer, a
Yeah.
hell of a creative.
You know what? I did a video. I did a video.
Speak on it.
Yeah, no, I put up a short. Hold on. To show what a great producer she is and all of her production skills. Hold on a second. Goofy. Wait a minute. Where that? Where that? Did I undo them both? Did I break my cards? Say I'll get credit again. You broke. Everybody does. Not everybody still. We go and meet everybody. Say, hey, great show. That's an actual film of her in the studio talking about how they steal everybody and how they go and smile in people's faces and shake their hand and it's still their routine, still their choreography. Still, yeah, I'm sure she's real. I don't know. Does does theft count as a talent?
No, if no one finds out, it's the greatest crime.
Uh,
Damn,
uh,
damn.
rock on.
Rock on. Uh, Switch gears a little bit. He actually did speak on Kendrick and Drake. He went into that kind of deeply, and as far as spoke on what he thought about beef. And mind you, he of course saw the Tupac, saw the Biggie. Him and Nas did their thing, and he said he actually disliked beef in battle rap, or what he called the fourth pillar of hip hop, battling. He looks like
Yeah,
it's gotten too personal when it comes
yeah,
to hip hop battlers, and
yeah.
wives are involved, kids are involved.
If he was really that worried about it, why did he let Kendrick Lamar do "Not Like Us" at the Super Bowl?
That's what. Touche.
All he would have had to say is, "You can do whatever song you want," but I think it's just a little disrespectful to the man and to his family and to his children. You know what I mean? These are unsubstantiated claims. Because the truth is, the claims that Kendrick Lamar has made about Drake have been unsubstantiated. Where's the victim? Where's the case? Where's the suit? Where's the police report? You ran all around the world calling a man a PDFer. You got the whole world to call that same man a PDFer with no case, with no victim, with no nothing.
You're right. He
Like,
has
it's not
kids.
like he said in the song, allegedly a minor. He didn't say allegedly. I say it all the time. I say it in the shower. I say it in my grace. I say, Lord, I allegedly.
No, you're right. Drake has children. Drake has a child, and
Yep.
you're right, Jay Z. If you dislike this, you allowed
Why did you let it happen? It offended President Trump. He walked right out.
Come on.
Real life.